Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're gonna start off with a little cleansing, detoxifying breath. If you are new to my channel, my name is Abby and I do film beauty videos, but I also like to promote mindfulness and meditation and personal development and all that good stuff. So at the beginning of my videos, we do something to just slow ourselves down and bring us into the present moment. So today we're gonna do a really simple cleansing, detoxifying breath. Calms the heart rate, releases those kind of like feel-good emotions or endorphins and hormones. And so yeah, if you can, you're gonna roll your tongue like a taco. It looks like this. You're gonna inhale through the rolled tongue and then exhale through the nose, and you want to try to get the inhale and the exhale to match in length. And so you're breathing as long and deep through the rolled tongue as you can, and long and deep out through the nose. And I'm just going to take 3 breaths like this. If you can't roll your tongue, just stick it slightly out between parted lips like this. Okay, so go ahead, eyes open or closed, whatever helps you like feel more centered and grounded. And go ahead and take a deep breath in. Awesome. Thanks for joining me for that little practice today. That is called Pranayama, and it is a really cool breath practice to do whenever you're feeling anxious, whenever you're feeling like bogged down or weighed down. It really is cleansing and detoxifying for the entire system, and it also helps to relieve anxiety. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. So let's go ahead and dive into today's video. We're going to be testing out the new makeup I just got at Sephora. Oh, your girl's excited. Like, you have no idea how excited I am. So I actually was just wearing a bunch of makeup that I just took off because I put Isla to bed. Tim is at a twins game and Mama's got time to herself. What? So I am going to, for the first time ever, put on my Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, and I'm going to put on the Silk Canvas. But first we're going to put on the Dewy Skin Cream. And how fancy does Mama feel? Oh yes. So good. I'll probably blend that down the neck. Oh my gosh. Ooh. This is thick. Oh my gosh. So hydrating. Even though I'm going to be taking this makeup off in like 2 hours to go to bed, I don't care. We're doing it. Glam. Oh yeah. I'm just going to blend it down my neck a little. Wow. So hydrating. I love it. Wow, like a pea-sized amount covers my whole face and my neck. That's amazing. And if you guys can hear that, above us it's like a white noise machine, and then I have the monitor on down here, so hopefully it's not too distracting. But things that we're going to use today, ooh, my hands, I have like a tacky feeling. Well, that absorbs pretty fast. It is like it's almost like my hands don't feel like hydrated. They almost feel like, do you know, filmy. I could not think of the word right there. But they feel like they have a film on them, like I want to wipe them off. I actually really don't like that feeling. I don't know, I don't like that feeling on my hands at all. I rubbed it with my hands, I didn't touch anything else. That's odd. I don't have very many moisturizers that like leave that kind of texture on my skin. Just feels like soft. It's a little red. Do you guys see that? I don't know. I think it's okay. Alright, I want to use this Silk Canvas really bad, and I'm going to use this, I think, mostly in my T-zone. Ooh. Oh my goodness, that is so soft. I'm kind of putting it everywhere. Actually, my skin does look really smooth right now, almost like filtered. So we're gonna try the infamous, very much talked about, Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation in the shade 2N1 Cashew. It is going to be a tad bit dark for me, I think. We're going to use a brush, and I just kind of wet it with a little setting spray. It's actually a really good match for my skin. So I'm buffing, but I'm not like being too harsh. This is like, for being what I thought was like a really luminous foundation, it's thicker than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a much thinner consistency. Like most glowy foundations I feel like are thinner, but this is pretty thick. It's pretty medium coverage. I feel like it'll probably build really well. It's sitting on top of the primer and the moisturizer really well. It does feel like I have something on my skin, and I think it's the moisturizer. Like, I don't know how to explain. I'm adding a little bit more coverage on my cheeks and my nose. Love this foundation as a color match. Wow, my pores do kind of look invisible. Little over the eyes. Wow, it looks very smooth on the skin. I like the way that looks a lot. I'm gonna use my new Marc Jacobs Accomplice Concealer in the shade Light 23. I really hope this is a good match. Wow, my pores like around here do look like really smooth and nice. Maybe that silk canvas works. This is like very creamy, and I don't want to put too much on. So I think I'm just gonna add some right there. Gently buff it out with this Morphe brush. It's a Morphe G40. This is what I've been using for my concealer. And you can kind of just like stipple it, which for cream concealers is what you want to do, like thicker concealers. That blends out so nice. It's just whether or not it's going to crease. Usually with like really creamy concealers like that, you want to set them pretty much right away, and we're going to use that Marc Jacobs blurring powder. This is the number 50 Ingenue Accomplice blurring powder. Swirl, tap a little, and just set the under eye. Wow, it's like a very finely milled powder for sure. Oh, it's got a sheen to it. Oh wow, it is blurring. Oh wow, that looks really good. I'm gonna take my big powder brush and then just like lightly dust on the rest of the face to set the foundation. Wow, this foundation, the concealer, and the powder are all a perfect match for my skin tone. Wow, you guys, my like skin looks so good. That concealer though, I don't know if that concealer will be my best friend, but as a touch-up stick, it'll be really good. Okay, I'm gonna quick do my brows off camera just using my CoverGirl brow pencil, which I'm really loving right now. And I'll see you guys in a sec for eyes. That was like one of the longest like times it's ever taken me to do my freaking brows. I don't know why, that took me a long time. Let's get into some eyes. So we're gonna use my new palette, the Bobbi Brown Nude Drama palette. I've not used Bobbi Brown eyeshadows in a long time, so I'm really excited about this. So the first shade that I'm gonna take is this pink one right here. Oh, they're not like, there's not a ton of kickback, a little bit, but they're not like incredibly chalky. And it's got like a really nice big mirror. Pigment is pretty good right away. And seem to be like really easy to blend. So far, pleased, very pleased. I like that color. It's a nice like cool toned pink transition. This one here, it's like a cool toned taupe. darken it up a bit. This is not like a crazy, obviously colorful palette. It's very much a nudes palette, but it has a really good mix of mattes and shimmers, and it looked to me like I could do like quite a few different kinds of looks with it. And you know, it's really, I wanted to see if it was kind of beginner and user friendly, because especially with nudes palettes, you want, you know, them to be really user friendly. These are blending out so nice. Do you guys see this? Let's do this. I'm gonna take a flat brush and the creamy white here. I'm just gonna take a little bit and start in the inner corner and just see how this layers. Just to kind of brighten up the inner corner. I like that. There are not very many palettes that I feel I can use to create a matte look, like all matte, and still have it be really pretty. And I feel like this is a really pretty simple matte look. I probably would have laid this white down first if I knew that I was going to do an all matte look. I'm just going to take it into the inner corner, the white. This Luxie brush and a little bit of that cool toned gray in the bottom. Just a tad, and I'm going to use this in the outer third to like really barely deepen it up. Kind of starting at that lash line and just layering and blending at the same time. The lower lash line, I'm going to grab that same pink on like a pencil brush. I'm going to use that to start all the way to the inner corner. A little bit of that brown. Outer third, connecting it back. Just drawing everything together. Just because I am loving this palette so much, I'm going to use that dark brown as liner. I am just really impressed because there are not very many palettes, like I already said, that make me want to do a full matte look. I feel like it has to be a really special palette. And it's got such a good array of shimmers too, and the colors are so pigmented. I didn't get like hardly any fallout. I don't even think I have any fallout. And this is like really easy to just smudge out slightly. Wow. These eyeshadows so pigmented without being too soft. I'm actually going to put a little of this in my bottom lash line. I used to love Bobbi Brown eyeshadows, but I haven't used them in so long. Big fan. Feel like I'll be reaching for that palette all the time. Curl my lashes and add some It Superhero mascara. I am going to use the Bare Minerals bronzer. You guys, people with fair skin recommended the Faux Tan. This is the Endless Summer bronzer, but this is hella dark. Okay. Maybe it just looks dark. I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared. Okay, it looks okay. Okay. It definitely is really pigmented. Does it smell like that? It's not super, oh yeah, it is soft, okay. I was like, there's not kick up, but there is a little bit of kick up. Okay, it's not like, you don't have to build it up too much. You guys can see that pigment, right? Okay, this is actually nice though. It is a pretty color. It looks so like dark. If that broke, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna cry. My new Marc Jacobs highlighter. It didn't break. Okay, so this is kind of like NARS Laguna-esque, but even softer, aka you don't have to build it as much to get the pigment. Wow, okay, this is gorgeous. I was really scared I was gonna have to return this because I would have returned this, and I don't really return things very often, but this looked so dark. I was like, there's no way that's gonna look good on me. Okay, turns out it's amazing. So these are super chalky. Oh, it's such a nice flush. Like a pretty in pink moment. It reminds me of Macwell dress, but this has more pigment than the Macwell dress. Oh my gosh, that's pretty, right? I mean, that is, let's just go for it. Are you serious with this, Marc Jacobs? Like, look, there's still so much. It's so blinding. I'm just gonna really, like, work it into the skin. I need to take my foundation brush again. Where'd it go? And I need to just do a little patsy. Just to, like, melt it in. Now, our Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna need 100 of these. Did I just spray half the bottle? Oh no, not too bad. Kind of obsessed with everything that I bought. Like, there are some new holy grails here. Let's use this. This is the Almay Lip Vibes. This is a pretty, that's a nude. And then we'll put the Dior over it. That's a pretty nude for me. I thought it was gonna be too pale. I think it's like right on the brink. And I'd wanna wear like a darker lip liner or a gloss on top. But I actually really like that. Let's add the Dior, my new Dior Addict on top of it. This is the new Stellar Shine in CD Dream, 535. Wow, you guys, you saw my first opinions on everything, but truly, I love everything that I tried today. I mean, my skin looks pretty poreless, which is impressive in my opinion. I mean, I will say that my skin usually doesn't look this smooth, and I feel like it's the silk canvas. I'm really excited about all of this new makeup. If you guys enjoyed watching this, give it a thumbs up. If you're enjoying the new mindfulness practice at the beginning of my videos, also give it a thumbs up and leave it in the comments below. I will just like, I'm interested to see if Tim notices a difference in my makeup. That glow mist definitely gives like a sheen to the skin that's better in my opinion than the dewy set right off the bat. Seriously, so good. I love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you in my next one. Mwah.